Welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Last time, we completed the May Day tour and finished the museum collection. So this time, we're going to go over the remaining seasonal items and events for May. Over here, we have a few different items. We have Rover's picture from the May Day tour, we also have a bouquet of carnations, and a piece of cheese. So let's check out the descriptions. Double Gloucester cheese. Do you love cheese enough to chase a wheel of double Gloucester down a hill at 60 miles per hour? Many folks in Europe do. It's all fun and games until someone gets curd. And we have the carnations for Mother's Day. Mother's Day is a day for saying thank you to that warm, loving person who always watches over you. Why not send these lovely red carnations with a message card? The Thank You Mom mug was available for last year's Mother's Day, so only the carnations are new. This is also new, and all of these items now are available until the end of May. The cheese became available yesterday, I think, and the Mother's Day items have been available all month. So those are some of the items for this month. But there is an ongoing event. Like last year, there is an event for Museum Day. It works very similarly to last year, but it is a little bit different because, if I'm not mistaken, the art section of the museum was not available at that time. That was added, I think, in the summer at some point, along with Red. So, because of that, there is a new item here. Who? Who? Oh dear, pardon me. Why, hello, Jonathan. Welcome to the Cobalt Museum. You know, we are still hosting the stamp rally today as well. Of course, there is still fun to be had, even if you've already completed the stamp rally. The stamp stations move each day, you see. That way the rally remains a fresh challenge even for those who have already given it a go. Alas, the mementos do remain the same. Still, you can win additional copies by playing each new day. 'Tis quite a hoot. Do give it a try. I'll be honest, I wish Blathers didn't tell you this every day, because whenever you go to check fossils, he will tell you about the stamp rally, and it kind of gets old very quickly. So we got through the other 3 sections of the stamp rally last year, so we're going to head straight to the art area. Compared to the others, this should be fairly straightforward because the other sections of the museum are divided into several different screens, while the art section is only one screen. Stamp Spot, Art from the West. The 18th and 19th centuries brought us Rococo and Romanticism. I could stare at those styles all day. So that's our first stamp. The next station seems to be over here. Stamp Spot, Sculpture Exhibit. They look so real, like they could come to life and start moving at any moment. Alright, that's our second stamp here, so we need to find the third station. Again, the stations do move around, so there are different descriptions for different stamp spots, which is kind of cool to encourage going through this multiple times. I feel like this area probably has fewer variants because it's a much smaller area compared to the other 3 exhibits. Stamp Spot, Baroque Gallery. Art in the 17th century sure was fascinating. There was always so much to say about every piece. I've collected all the art stamps. Alright, so with all 3 stamps in hand, let's go and see Blathers once more. Who? Who? Oh dear, pardon me. Who? I see you've collected a set of stamps. Jolly good. And now to mark your hard work with an aptly named completion stamp. Let's see. There, it pleases me to report that the stamp rally for the art gallery is finished. You've done this owl proud. Of course, there is so much more than just art on display in that gallery. Hoot hoot, it's true. To look at art is to look into the mind of the artist, their culture, and its history. Art can teach us so much. Of course, while it is true that the occasional forgery finds itself in circulation, which is truly reprehensible, each and every piece on display in our museum was expertly appraised and confirmed to be genuine. So please, I encourage you to peruse our gallery to your heart's content. It will not lead you astray. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. I present to you your very own art plaque. Now, should you find yourself exploring the other exhibit rooms, do try collecting stamps there. Someone such as yourself is sure to find it a worthy pursuit. So like with the others, I'm pretty sure the art plaque is basically, like the plaque above the entrance, since the other three are like that as well. Again, we did all of the other exhibits last year, so I'm not going to go through them again, even though they do have different stamp locations, so let's move on. So Museum Day takes place from May 18th to the end of the month, so you have plenty of time to go through and collect all of the different mementos. I dropped that earlier because I bought turnips already, and I just left that there because I ran out of room in my inventory. So around town, I've actually been working on a few different things. I think I talked a little bit about this last time, but here's the finished cafe I set up. A little outdoor area here. I might add more to it over time, but for now I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I've also added an extra pipe down here. I do wish the pipes weren't random, but this does give another fast travel point to another area. So I have one in the bottom left, the top left, and middle right of the island. More like middle, like top middle, I'd say, near the museum. So yeah, it is random, but it is still faster than trying to manually walk from one end of town to another. Again, I wish it was possible to assign sets, like, you know, in Mario games you'd have, like, green pipes that would connect to each other, or like yellow pipes that connect. So having different variations of the pipes that connect to each other in a set would actually be pretty nice. As is, this isn't super convenient, sadly, but it is cool to have some means of fast travel here. Other than like the cafe, I have moved some things around here by the beach. I haven't actually checked in a while if I have a 5-star town rating still. I should do that. But I also looked up several designs online for towns to get inspiration, and decided to incorporate elements I was seeing online and put a little park by the town square. So we have these two park benches and this fountain. I might switch out these flowers to either be the gold roses, similar to the ones around the town hall, or I might swap in, like, if I ever get blue roses, I might put them there. So far it hasn't exactly been going well still. But yeah, I saw a lot of fountain plaza designs, so I decided to go with this. Other than that, I did move things around by the shop area. Also, I think this is new. I think I put this out last time, maybe? I actually can't remember, it's been a while. These are the koi banners for Children's Day instead of the New Year's Arch. And by here I put a park bench and the clock here in place of the fountain because of not wanting to have multiple fountains. If I'm not mistaken, if you have multiples of a particular furniture set or a particular furniture item, it does give you fewer points for your town rating compared to having more original items. So I did decide to go through and put some more variation around town. In general, it is good to keep different furniture items in different styles if you have multiples. So like for here, I'm not getting as many points if I'm not mistaken by having these here in the same style as each other. So like the stalls are the same and the table and chairs are the same. If they were different styles, they might give me more points for a 5-star town. But since I have a 5-star town, I'm pretty sure I still do, it's not too big of a deal. I am still getting the little flowers up here. These indicate a 5-star town, so that obviously means that I must still have it, if those are still sprouting up around town. What else? I feel like I changed something else. I also have a few new villagers from last time. To be honest, it's been a while, so I actually can't remember who all was here around May Day. That was like 3 weeks ago, and a lot has changed around town, so instead of trying to actually remember, I'm simply going to go over here. So here is our current lineup. So Axel, Kabuki, Whitney, Phoebe, Rosie, Marshall, Daisy, Raymond, Sylvana, and Lobo. Lobo being the most recent resident here. I'm pretty sure Lobo wasn't here last time, but I think Sylvana and Phoebe might have been. I didn't really draw much attention to them moving in, I feel. So just to make sure, that is our current roster of villagers. At this point, I don't really have much more to say. Right now, we are currently waiting for June updates. So basically in June, there's going to be a reprise of the wedding event at Harvey's Island with the photos for Reese and Cyrus, and I think there are also going to be several more seasonal items for the wedding season and some other events as well. So yeah, at this point, I think that about covers it for May, but in June, sometime I'll go over everything. Similar to this, I probably won't cover everything right away because frankly, a lot of the seasonal items take a very short amount of time to actually go over, so I'll probably wait until most of the seasonal items are available and there's an ongoing event, like the wedding season planning for photos. Like here, a lot of these items, like the Mother's Day items, were available a long time ago, but to me it just made sense to save everything until one larger video where we can cover everything. Also, this is new, I'm pretty sure. I moved things around here, I set up a little park table here. I'd love to find a chessboard because I think those are items in this game. Have a little chess game over here, have a bench and a little water fountain and bird bath. So yeah, overall the town is fairly similar to how it was last time, but with some small modifications to kind of make things a little bit more varied. I do feel like it is fun to basically try to change things up periodically in this game, like actually going and completely overhauling town layouts. Because in New Leaf, there was a lot less emphasis on the customization, like moving projects, like public works projects, was a lot tougher, so I do feel like in this game you're almost incentivized to periodically mix things up, and overall it's pretty fun. So do you have a minute? I was doing a little shopping the other day and I found something that's just perfect. Oh, not for me, darling, for Marshall. The only thing is, it's a bit gauche to just give it to him out of the blue, so would you do it for me? That's my Jonathan. I knew I could count on you. Well then, here you go. Right then, can you get this delivered by the end of the day? I do miss how in the older Animal Crossings you could straight up ask for favors, rather than having to wait for someone to give you a favor. That is one of the big things I miss from the original. Wasn't even in Wild World, that was taken out by then, so that was a very early removal for the series, unfortunately, making it much tougher to actually accomplish favors for items. Also, to close out this look at our town, I think I want to go over the Nook Miles. So here is our current progress on the Nook Miles. So far we actually have quite a bit completed. A lot of the ones I have left are long-term goals, like things that just take a very long time, like KK Mania, listening to like a ton of KK songs. Based on the progression of this, the final Nook Miles goal will probably be like 100 or something, or like 90, so it'll be a while. Birthday celebration, that'll also take a while, 10 villager birthdays. This is kind of luck-based. If you have villagers with birthdays around like the launch window for the game, you'd be able to get this a lot faster. A lot of these, like the online ones, aren't really going to get done anytime soon. Let's see. Pen Pal, I've been putting off writing letters because I just don't like writing letters in this game. Let's see, cornering the stock market, I'm actually really close. I'm surprisingly close. I got a really good, return one time, where it was selling for like 300 bells, and I bought turnips for like 100. Again, like, one of the earliest attempts was why I got this close to begin with, because there was one time early on when I bought turnips, and then the sell price was 500, which is close to the max. And that basically set me up to be really close to the goal, and I've been sort of slowly making my way there from that original boost. I've never really had a bell day or a turnip day that good ever since, but that was a very early boon there. I think I did have one other day where they sold for like 500 or something, but it doesn't happen too often, obviously, because that would be very, that wouldn't be great for early game because you'd have too many bells and could easily clear out all the upgrade costs. So this is Nook Miles for Miles. This is for the Nook Miles Plus goals. I've been forgetting those a lot, so those have not been really going anywhere. This is favors. Again, this would be a lot easier if I could ask for favors directly, instead of basically relying on them to give me a favor. Selling seashells, selling fruit. We still don't have peaches. DIY stuff, this is taking a while. And all the catching achievements are also taking a bit, because you have to catch like 5,000 each, so it does take a while. So that's our current progress so far after a little bit over a year. And yeah, next time we check in, it'll be sometime in June. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons.